My fiance's father said, sign this contract for her student loans or the wedding's off. I said, I understand. Then I took the ring back and bought a house instead. I was supposed to marry Jenna in June after 4 years together. Everything seemed perfect until her dad, Gordon, pulled his power move at what was supposed to be a casual dinner 3 months before the wedding. Gordon always gave me weird vibes. Real estate broker who drove a leased BMW he couldn't afford, constantly talked about building generational wealth while being behind on his own mortgage. But Jenna adored him, so I kept my mouth shut. That Tuesday night, after we finished eating, Gordon pulled out an actual manila folder with typed documents inside, slid it across the table like we were in some corporate merger. Before you join this family officially, we need to discuss Jenna's education investment, he said. The investment was $127,000 in student loans for her master's in creative writing from a private university, the one Gordon insisted she attend because prestige matters more than price. I need you to sign as co-borrower on the refinancing, he continued. Better rates with dual income. I flipped through the papers. Variable rate starting at 8.9% 20-year term. Gordon, this would make me equally responsible for supporting your wife's dreams. Yes, he leaned back with this smug look. Unless you don't believe in her potential. Jenna finally spoke up. Dad, we talked about this being voluntary. Sweetheart, a real man doesn't let his woman struggle with debt alone. I set the papers down. I need time to review this with a financial advisor. Gordon's face went red. Financial advisor? This is about trust. You either commit to this family fully or he let it hang there. Or what? Or maybe you're not ready for marriage. Can't have the wedding if you're not committed to the family burden. I mean investment. I looked at Jenna. She was crying silently, but something felt off. She was upset. Yeah, but not shocked, not angry at him. I understand, I said. The next morning, I did some digging. Found out through a mutual friend that Jenna had actually graduated with about $63,000 in loans. The rest, Gordon had taken out Parent Plus loans and spent them on his BMW lease, a vacation to Cabo, new golf clubs. Now he wanted to consolidate everything and make me responsible for his spending. When I confronted Jenna that evening, she broke down completely. I didn't know how to tell you. He said he was helping with living expenses, but I found out later he was using it for himself. He promised he'd pay it back, but then his real estate deals fell through. And you knew this whole time? I was going to tell you after the wedding. I swear, after I was legally bound to you. She couldn't deny it. I took the ring back that night, not dramatically, just asked for it while she was sobbing on the couch. She handed it over without argument. Gordon called me 43 times the first day, leaving voicemails ranging from, let's discuss this like men, to, you're destroying my daughter, to, I'll sue you for emotional damages. But here's the beautiful part. I'd saved $26,000 for our wedding. Every contract was in my name only because planning stresses Jenna out. I called the venue. Another couple had been waitlisted for our date. Lost maybe $800 total instead of $8,000. Put a down payment on a house instead. 3 months later, the real karma started. See, when I refused to sign those refinancing documents, Gordon was stuck. The loans went into default. First call came while I was at work. They're garnishing my wages. They can't do this. Gordon, those are your loans. Parent PLUS loans. Your name, your responsibility. But they were for Jenna. No, $63,000 was for Jenna. The rest was for your BMW and vacations. It gets better. The default tanked his credit. His real estate broker questioned whether he could be trusted with client escrow accounts. He was put on probationary status, and his commission split went from 70-30 to 50-50. Then Diane, Jenna's mom, found out Gordon had been hiding massive financial problems, including taking out a second mortgage using her forged signature. She filed for divorce. The divorce proceedings revealed even more. Credit cards opened in Diane's name, a car loan for a boat he sold 2 months later. But the real karma came from the IRS. When you use student loan money for non-education expenses, that's potentially taxable income you didn't report. Gordon called me drunk at 2 a.m. You destroyed my life. No, Gordon, you destroyed your life. I just declined to participate. He's now 58, living with his mother, working part-time with garnished wages. The IRS hit him with $34,000 in back taxes and penalties. Diane lost the house and is renting a 1-bedroom apartment. Jenna's working at Barnes & Noble, dating someone else with massive student loans.